Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Blessed to be here. So in this reading, we are going to be taking a look at the next 2 months for you. It's a timeless reading. We're going to be taking a look at your career, at your love life, at what it is that needs to come through, right, in this particular 2 months. So I have three options for you for today's reading. See which one you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it. And let's go ahead and get started. Well, lovely option number one. Hi, welcome to your reading, guys. As I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud during your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. All right, next 2 months, let me see what's coming up for you. Okay, so it kind of feels like you guys are in this energy of, having too much on your plate when you're like, oh, I don't think I can handle this anymore. It is too much. It's overwhelming. And when you get to the point where it's so overwhelming, you can't do anything, right? So it's literally like this load of, like this heavy, heavy load of having so much to do, having so much to decide that you just end up going like, you know what, I'm not going to do anything. It's just too much. And within the next 2 months, they're saying, like, regardless of how big the tasks might seem at this particular moment, how many there might be, you're also option number one, by the way, what they're telling me is you're giving yourself unrealistic time frames, very unrealistic time frames. And you want to hurry things up. And it's almost like this energy of taking on more and more and more before the other stuff is finished. But anyways, within the next 2 months, what I'm seeing over here, my darlings, is that you're literally going to break things down and you're going to get a lot of help with your tasks. You're going to get a lot of help with the stuff that you need to do, with the stuff that's not figured out, with the stuff that's very much up in the air. You're getting a lot of help from the universe through other people. So please don't go into this energy of I'm superhuman, I'm going to handle all of this myself. Please, please, please. All right, because the universe is definitely helping you out over here. And what's very important within the next 2 months, guys, something that seems so big and so undoable is going to be literally done like that. And you'll be like, is that it? Like, you would have spent more time worrying about it than dealing with whatever it is. Okay. So definitely the next 2 months are going to be about help, about making things easier for you, about you realizing, that sometimes, as most of us, you tend to overthink. And then you overthink the overthinking, and then you overthink the overthinking, and it's just a never ending cycle. And you're like, oh my God, I wish I could just kind of take my head off and be like, just let me be in peace. Okay. Now, there's something very important that's coming through for you, my darlings, within the next 2 months that has to do with legal aspects. So this is paperwork, this is visas, this is court cases, this is contracts for work. All of those things that are official, all of those things that are signed, sealed, stamped, all of those things are going to go really, really well, guys. So if you've been thinking about applying for the visa, the next 2 months is the right time to do it, because literally the cards are saying that, this is your time. This is your time. You might need to kind of, again, they're saying, and things like exams and things like this, they're all going to go really well. But it's just this energy where you use your willpower a little bit to just do the first step. And then once you take that baby step, and then the other baby step, and then the third baby step, and you're like, whoa, okay, that's a long way that I've done already, that I've gone through. Yeah. So all of those things are coming through very, very strongly, guys. So, and especially if right now you're waiting for some sort of court decision, if you're waiting for, if you're separating from your partner and you have to deal with all of those things about custody and things like this, they're saying that this is all going to go much smoother, even if it hasn't happened in the past. Yeah, now it's going to go much smoother, much better. And it's going to be just a load off your shoulders, Okay, let me see what else comes through next 2 months. You're going like this. Hold on. Oh my God, they're like finding peace. My lovely option number one. Are you struggling a little bit right now? Kind of feels like literally there's just this energy of not being able to find what fulfills you, not being able to, like I want peace, I don't want problems, as opposed to the, popular meme. But honestly, you're finding your peace. Let me see what you're finding your peace in. Okay, so loads of things are happening behind the scenes, and you might not see everything that is going on. You guys are very strong manifestors, and that's why when you tend to overthink, my lovely option number one, you really use your power to attract all of the things that you might be overthinking about. Yeah. And they're saying, like, you know what, loads and loads of things are happening behind the scenes. There's an ancestor that's coming through over here. It gives me a letter V, L, D, and P, right? So it could be, somebody who passed on recently or who passed on not so recently. Anyways, those initials came through very, very strongly. The same as number 88, 7, 1, and 9 are coming through very strongly. So you have somebody on the other side, excuse me, who's very, very strong and who's literally has been trying to maybe reach you, has been trying to maybe kind of give you signs and give you messages. So don't discard any weird dreams. Don't discard any visions you're going to be having, because they're showing me the next 2 months, guys. It's going to be also quite magical. When we're talking about your skills and talents, when we're talking about you discovering a lot of maybe psychic abilities that you might have, they're saying don't brush them off. Don't brush them off as nothing. There's somebody who's trying to connect to you. Let me see if I can pass the message on, if it's something urgent. They're saying that you're thinking too much about negative scenarios, and for example, on this card you can see the alligators over here. Yeah. And they're saying they're not attacking you. Like you're preparing for a battle that might not even appear or might not happen, sort of thing. And they're saying the universe is now unfolding as it should. And you have to remember that you're very much protected. And within the next 2 months, they just don't want you to basically waste your energy on worrying about things you don't need to worry about. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at your love life, because I do have the Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, which is a good indication of romance. It's a good indication of getting into that flirty, light-hearted energy. Okay, so they're giving me 2 8s. 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Both are the cards of reminiscing and basing your future and your present based on the past. So there's a very important message, guys, that you will see that people change. Not all people, but people change. So what I'm seeing, within the next 2 months, you might get an ex or somebody from the past who's coming back. They're coming back with a new energy. Absolutely new energy. This is for some of you what I'm seeing. It's not necessarily an ex, but it's somebody with whom things haven't worked out. It could be that you friend zoned them, they friend zoned you. There was some sort of friend zoning going on. But anyways, this person is coming back, and they're kind of saying again, you might be overthinking, and these 2 months you could spend having more fun than overthinking. I'm just going to put it that way, right? Also, when we're talking about your love life, guys, this is very important. You're finishing a particular cycle, but it's not a cycle with a particular person. It's a cycle with an unhealthy attachment style. Yeah. So it might be 1 person, 2 people, 3 people, but you're ending some sort of pattern. that has been preventing you from going into either a new relationship or kind of making your relationship with your current partner better. But they keep on saying like a new cycle. But I do see for a lot of you, it's it's a cycle with somebody you might have already met, somebody you might already know, somebody that's making a reappearance in your life. Because even with the full energy, I don't see anybody new coming into your life, but it's more renewed. So it could literally be, somebody who was giving you maybe mixed signals, or maybe you weren't ready, or maybe the timing wasn't right, or maybe you went on a couple of dates and then the person kind of just went missing, and you're like, why did they go MIA? Like, what's going on? For some of you, by the way, it could be somebody from the military. But honestly, guys, what I'm seeing is like this renewed cycle begins. And you're seeing different aspects of yourself, and you're seeing different aspects of this person. But it's funny how I said people change, because you guys have changed a lot as well. You guys have changed a lot as well. And the next 2 months are going to be very much about seeing those changes. Now, another important thing that's coming through over here, guys, if you have issues with your friends, or maybe things have been a little tense, a little bit difficult, they're showing me that this is going to also be resolved within the next 2 months. Yeah. So it could be that maybe your friend is struggling and they didn't have a lot of time for you, and you might have taken it personally. There's definitely an indication where friendships and relationships are taking the forefront. Yeah, they're not giving me too much about work over here, because they're saying that there isn't going to be a lot about work, but I did mention the time frames and the contracts and things like this. But the next 2 months, it's mostly about relationships, it's mostly about friendships, it's mostly about rediscovering. I want to say rediscovering yourself, rediscovering somebody else, rediscovering the dating scene, so to speak. So that's very, very exciting. All right, my lovely option number 1. That's what I see for you for the next 2 months. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this video. All right, my darlings, take care of your beautiful, beautiful selves. I wanted to say good luck. I don't know why I wanted to wish you luck. Maybe you need a little bit of luck. Do check my Patreon page out, and yeah, take care now. Bye. My lovely option number 2. Hi, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out louder in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. Let me see what's coming up with this timeless reading for you, my lovely option number 2. Inspiration. Okay, so I got a very creative pile over here, guys. I'm going to tell you this. So what I'm hearing are the words magnetic, sensual, inspirational, and inspiring. I'm hearing a breakthrough when it comes to creating something important. I'm hearing collaboration with people who are famous, who are influential. I'm hearing more attention. I'm hearing a chance. So especially for those of you guys who wanted to write a book, write a song, go for an audition, do something that involves public speaking or being out in public or getting followers, the next 2 months, guys, this is where I'm seeing you literally becoming popular, becoming successful, becoming, I want to say wealthy as well, honestly, like, because there's just this burst. They're giving me this energy of a firework, right? There are those things that you have to like take steps and steps and steps and steps, but you're already taking all of those steps. So within the next 2 months, I would definitely, expect your blog to kind of blow up. I would definitely expect you to get noticed. The cards are saying, listen, you're going to hit that that inspiration. And it's like if you've been writing music, you're going to write something that's going to be a hit. If you paint something, you're going to paint something that's going to be an absolute favorite with people. If you're on social media and you haven't had a lot of followers, the next 2 months, guys, there are going to be big, big changes. They're also saying, like, don't be afraid of collaborations. It feels like it's either that you're going to meet somebody popular or you're going to somehow get closer to them. I don't know, maybe you're going to go to a concert and meet your a favorite singer or favorite performer or favorite actor. But there's just this energy of like getting very close and personal with somebody you thought was unreachable, like unattainable, completely like. But they keep on saying prosperity, guys. So they're saying grab that chance. Like literally grab that chance. Now, there's another very important message that's coming through over here, and this is going to be for those of you who wanted to start your own business, who wanted, or maybe you already have, and maybe you've been struggling a little bit. They're saying the next 2 months, you're going to, again, either collaborate with somebody who's an influencer, or you're going to come up with an amazing marketing PR strategy, or you're going to meet somebody who gives you that strategy. Guys, the end result is popularity and abundance and wealth, because they keep on saying your money is going to get better. The next 2 months might also be, when you finally, guys, get to pay off your car loan, your mortgage, your loan, your whatever. Somebody gives you money. Like it just gives me the energy, somebody giving you money. Maybe somebody owes you money and you already felt like, oh, they're never gonna give me back the money. Are they? And they come through and they're like, no, here we go. Yeah. It could be that literally you're like, okay, I think I need to call the bank, and the bank kind of recalculates things on, like, again, something that you owe or like your deposit. Because they're just saying, like, the reason why I'm getting so much detail on it is that you might need to hear something in this reading that literally just makes you go like, oh yeah, let me see if I can change the rate. Let me see if something changed. Let me see if I can claim my taxes back on this and this and this and this. Yeah, because you're getting your money back. And again, if you wanted to start your own business, if you wanted to do something that's very maybe daring, this thing doesn't matter how old you are, the time is now. I don't know why I'm whispering, but it's almost like it's not your head that needs to hear it, it's your soul, it's your whole being. Because there are parts of you that already know it's time, that you got what it takes. It's not gonna feel like it's the right time. The fear is always gonna be there. What if, what if, what if? But we can't live our whole life thinking what if. So it does feel like, within the next 2 months, guys, it will feel like you're scared shitless, but you're still going to do it. Like you're going to do it anyway. Some of you, it's going to be just taking a leap of faith. For some of you, you're going to just take the first steps, but they're going to be very substantial steps. They're going to be like, I'm not backing down. All right. Let me see what else comes through. Oh, 7 of 7. Oh, okay. Guys, you guys are just, wow, okay. You guys are just creatives. Now, what I'm seeing over here is that your place of power, your place of wealth, your place of where you're going to blossom and bloom might be in a different city, in a different country, in a different company. Because they're showing me, you're taking a chance. For some of you, literally, there's just this energy of taking a chance, of walking through the door, and ending up in a different place. Some of you, I don't know, maybe you want to write music. You already, you wanted to be a DJ. You might already be a DJ. You might be a composer. You might, you know what, there's million and one things. You could be a promoter. But what I'm seeing, is that you're going to either end up at a concert or a place that inspires you. Because they're showing me celebration over here. Literally showing me celebration. So My darlings, if you haven't been planning it, but within the next 2 months, you get an invite to a concert, to an event, to some sort of celebration, they're saying go. Go. Like literally, just go. Just go, just do it. Come on, put on your best outfit, do your thing, and go. Because it's just like I just want to keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it because, like, literally, you guys, the world needs to see your talent. The world needs to see your creations. The world needs to see you. Damn it. Come out already. Come out, like, literally. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your love life. Do you feel like something like there's this energy of separation with somebody, guys? So either a recent separation or you're still kind of hurting a little bit over somebody. For some of you, what I'm seeing is you're so heartbroken, you don't know what to do with yourself. I'm giving you a big, big hug, honestly, guys. For you, when it comes to love life, I'm seeing having had a lot of heartbreak and kind of looking around and saying, well, why the hell are some people so lucky to find their person first time, second time, third time around? And you're like, I've been on 108 dates and it's just not working. Of course, I'm exaggerating. But then again, in today's reality, let me see what's happening to your love life. Next 2 months. Timeless. Okay. Yeah, see, it's this energy where, okay, guys, I'm going to be honest over here. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I will say it in the most loving way. As opposed to option number one, the person that you're thinking about, they haven't changed. And I don't know if they will. Because they are there to create drama in your life. They just need the drama. If it's not with you, it's with somebody else. You see, it has a lot to do with this person's ego. They came through as the King of Wands, but they came through together with the Moon. This is where they think that they're all that, that the bee's knees, that they're the shit, but they're not. Like, they're really not. They're not about talking. They might look very sexy. They might look very attractive. But when push comes to shove, they're nowhere to be seen. Like, they're one of those people, that would leave you after they get what they want. And I think you're honestly giving somebody a good shoulder, like a cold shoulder, and good for you. What I'm seeing over here, guys, is that if you are dating right now, if you are looking right now, you're going to find somebody interesting. Again, in all honesty, at least within the next 2 months, I don't see it turning into love of your life. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be romantic. It's going to be hot. It's going to be flirty. Yeah. And if you already are in a relationship, let me see what's happening. Okay, if you already are in a relationship, things are going in the right direction. For some of you, what I'm seeing, guys, if you've been thinking that your person might propose on a special occasion, most likely so. Most likely so. So honestly, there's somebody, if this person hasn't proposed to you already, they're basically saying that they're gathering up the resources because they really want to make it so special for you. They really want to make it so special for you. So here I'm seeing, a lot of romantic gestures, things kind of being good. I'm not seeing any like emotional roller coaster or things like this. And like I said, if you feel like this message of proposing resonates with you, that this person's going to propose. So it could be, either moving in together or proposing, to get married, proposing to, I don't know, get a home together. So there's some sort of proposal that's very romantic, that's very beautiful, that solidifies the whole thing even more. That shows you that the person is ready. But for my single folk, for now, it's having to deal with that peacock. Yeah, for some of you guys, you're gonna get married, honestly. Like, literally, there's this energy of marriage, of commitment. But this is for those of you who are already in a relationship. This is about happy home. This is about figuring things out. If your person has been at a distance, they might surprise you by coming back. No, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Honestly, guys, option number 2, if you are in a relationship, I'm very happy for you. They're showing me very good cards. Working together on a house, maybe redecorating together, making plans, where you're going to move, how you're going to do it, planning the wedding and all of those pleasant chores you need to run. Okay, wonderful. Option number 2, that's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. It was in the description below this video. And I'll send you a list of readings that I do together with prices, so on and so forth. Of course, do check my Patreon page out as well. And take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye. My lovely option number 3. And welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. As I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud on your hip. So better connect to the energies of the reading. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what you guys can expect in the next 2 months of this timeless reading, what's coming through. Do I have witches over here? My lovely option number 3. I have some really, really powerful people watching me right now. I think you know this already. So let me show you the cards that came through. You got, first and foremost, you got the Black Cat, which is good luck. Yeah, we have reconciliation and we have grieving. So what I'm seeing, I'm literally seeing an awakening of power. You, my darlings, are accepting your nature of being powerful. You're claiming your power. You're calling back, or maybe you have already been calling back your power from all of the places, from all of the people that took it away from you. You're about to become very powerful, incredibly powerful. You're about to find your coven. You're about to find people or reconnect with people with whom you can collaborate. It could, of course, be professional, but what I'm seeing for most of you, my darlings, I'm literally seeing rituals. I'm seeing connecting with people who are very, very powerful that help you unlock your power. Now, some of you guys are very strong mediumships. Very strong mediumships. I don't know whether you know it or not, but you literally, you can connect with spirits. I'm trying to keep my readings as grounded as possible, but in this one, I simply can't. Your power is so incredibly strong. It becomes even stronger. You guys claim it. You guys accept it. There's even some sort of initiation that's happening. Let it happen. Maybe that Halloween something happened. Maybe you were like, okay, you know what? I'm ready to accept all of my things. And people who have been constantly telling you that you're imagining things or blah, 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 whatever they've been saying. And they were just intimidated by you. Because here, what I'm seeing, guys, is you accepting your power. It might sound weird, but bear with me. You might start to see dreams that then become true. You might start paying attention to things that, like, it's not that they're invisible to other people, but you will notice them. There's something about changes to your aura that are happening as well. They're telling me it becomes brighter. It becomes like you're activating some sort of shield and your aura rebuilds itself. There's loads of things that have to do with chakras. Some of you guys, you already are like, I want to say spiritual workers. I want to say some of you, you might have your spiritual business. You might be thinking about going into it. But you are going to dive deep, very, very deep into this. Very deep into this. And like I said, for a lot of you, you guys are very powerful mediums. And you guys are very powerful, I want to say, energy cleansers, healers. Like the real one, the real deal, Because there's a lot of people who think that they can do it. But compared to you, they're like first graders. Okay. They keep on saying it's time for you to claim your throne. Claim your throne. Okay. Some of you might already have children. If you don't have children, guys, and you have a partner, I want to say, there might be this energy of conception. Yeah. They're giving you this energy of conception. You might already be pregnant watching this. Yeah. So if you're not ready, do what you must. But they're giving me a very good energy of conception. Now, I also want to talk about your finances. Guys, so you've been overspending a little bit or struggling a little bit. Within the next 2 months, they're showing me that things are going to change. And again, it has a lot to do with you claiming your power, claiming your abilities. Because you, option number 3, you're somebody who's meant to be very wealthy in this life. You're meant to experience wealth. You're meant to be friends with wealth. You're meant to not be afraid of wealth. And what's most important is that you're meant to be somebody who works through the inner blockages that had to do with wealth. I'm very happy for you guys because you are going to finally get what you truly deserve. There's definitely this energy of blessing that's coming through over here. Now, my lovely option number 3, another important message. You might have been looking for peace and closure. And what you will do is you will travel. The next 2 months, most probably you're going to go somewhere. You might not know about this now. You might not know about this a little bit later. But they're showing me travel. Travel to get closure and travel to bring love. To bring more love. This love is more for you. This, of course, does also talk about, romance and other people. I will take a look at it in a minute. But I just feel like as I'm doing this reading, guys, you might be very exhausted at this particular moment because it's the exhaustion of fighting who you truly are. It's the exhaustion of going against yourself. It's the exhaustion of your energy going into worrying, into overthinking, into not accepting, not fully claiming who you are. And they're saying, if you want to get your power back, and you've been calling your power back, you have to accept this part of you that's not like everybody else, that might not seem acceptable to others. But this is your life, guys. You really have to live it. The next 2 months are going to be so important. You're going to get your closure. And they're saying that dip in not having energy, that dip in not wanting to maybe do anything, it's going to go away. Literally, it's going to go away. Might be a little bit overwhelming for you. Might be feeling dizzy because, again, as I'm doing this reading, the power is just wow. So yeah, maybe it was a little bit too much for you from the beginning, and you needed to dose it out. Okay. Let me see what else comes through. Next 2 months. Yeah, again, they're saying you're going to start seeing. You're going to start seeing. You guys can channel things. They're saying sometimes you need to see things from your own perspective, and this is what you're going to be doing. If you've been planning to get your eyes fixed or things like this, they're saying that it's going to go really well. Yeah, if you've been planning to do some sort of corrective surgery or things like this, you think it's going to go really well. But anyways, it's not so much about that. It's about your third eye. It's about, wow. I can't even put it in words, guys. How powerful you are, what you're about to discover. I'm only going to tell you this, remember to stay grounded. Remember to stay grounded because you are about to see the other side of the world, the other side of the universe, the other side of people. You know what I mean? It's like you get access. It's unbelievable. Look at those cards. Look at those cards. Maybe you guys have been thinking about ayahuasca or things like this, yeah? But you are, like, they're showing me astral traveling. They're showing me connecting with the spirits. They're showing me being powerful. They're showing me finding out the secrets of the universe, discovering the laws of the universe, discovering how to apply them. Shall we take a look at your love life? Next 2 months, show me. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Option number 3. I don't like the situation that some of you might find yourself right now because somebody's keeping you waiting. And maybe that's part of your exhaustion as well. Somebody's keeping you waiting. So it's either a third-party situation, a four-party situation, but it's this energy of not being able to be with somebody and not being able to be without them. So it's kind of like this cycle of, being stuck in between. Okay, let me see what's happening here. Well, that was unexpected. If this situation resonates with you, guys, this person within the next 2 months, they're going to ask you to marry them. I swear, honestly. They're saying that there's such a big breakthrough that you're literally like, you know what, F it, let's go get married, let's elope, let's do something. You know what I mean? It's like such a sudden, like, I want to marry you, I want to be with you. Let's go. And it's kind of like this energy, maybe needing to go to a different location for this to happen. Maybe away from prying eyes, maybe away from other people, or if this person is still legally bound with somebody, they're telling me that they're going to break it off. They're going to file for divorce because they're saying, like, this is it. Like, the energy goes into transformation. Okay. If you're single and if you're not stuck in that energy of the hangman, let me see. Meeting somebody at the gym, having 2 suitors. Somebody very strong is coming in, okay? Strong and, ooh. You're giving them a cold shoulder. Cold shoulder. What is it, guys, with you and married people? Option number 3. People who aren't completely free. Anyways, 2 to 3 people, my lovely singles, you will have like a pick and choose. One of them you're meeting at the gym. The other one, it could be like through family, your relatives, or a friend introduces you to them. The other one, I think they just kind of appear out of nowhere. Like, they're telling me it's going to be like a random meeting, but they're the ones who might be a little bit immature, and you're like, bye. Not going to waste my time. Not good. They might be very young for you as well. Maybe very young, like maybe not age-wise, but like mind-wise, like a maturity is there. But you're going to have a lot of fun, with one of the 3 people. This definitely could work out for sure. And they're saying for now, at least for the next 2 to 3 months. I see. For some of you, it's a long distance thing. Not the best thing, but again, if it's your person, it's your person, and you have to make things work. Maybe already, this person that I was talking to, at the beginning, maybe a long distance connection already is there. Okay, my lovely option number 3, that's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope it resonated. Let me know down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal read, all you have to do is send me an email. The email is in the description below this video, so is the link to my Patreon, so make sure to check it out. Alright, my darlings, take good care of your amazing, amazing selves. Bye now.